Hey, beautiful people. Welcome back to Spirituality Made Easy, where I explain spiritual concepts in a way that actually makes sense. Today, we're diving into mystical realms and ancient lineages. Atlantis, Avalon, the Rose lineage, Celtic traditions, shamanic wisdom, and ancient Egypt. These aren't just dusty myths or stories from the past. They represent energies, teachings, and memories that many of us still carry at a soul level. Exploring them can awaken parts of ourselves we didn't even know were there and remind us of the bigger spiritual journey we're all walking. Atlantis, wisdom and the fall of a civilization. Atlantis is perhaps the most famous of the lost civilizations. It's remembered as a place of great spiritual and technological advancement, but also of imbalance and eventual downfall. For many, Atlantis is not just a story, it's a soul memory of times when we had knowledge and power but struggled to use it responsibly. The energy of Atlantis often calls us to remember both the gifts and the lessons of that time. It is said to have existed thousands of years ago as a thriving, advanced society. It's known for crystalline technology, healing temples, and psychic abilities. It is associated with the element of water and themes of emotional intelligence. Many believe it fell due to greed, misuse of power, or disconnection from spirit. People who feel drawn to Atlantis often have lifetimes as healers, seers, or guardians of knowledge. Avalon, the Isle of Mist and Feminine Mysteries. Avalon is deeply rooted in Celtic and Arthurian tradition. It's often seen as a mystical island hidden behind the veil of mist, a realm of priestesses, healers, and divine feminine wisdom. Avalon represents a return to harmony with nature, cycles, and the sacred mysteries of life. Those who feel called to Avalon often carry strong connections to goddess energy, intuition, and the wisdom of the seasons. It's known as the land of priestesses, healers, and spiritual initiation. It's tied to the turning of the wheel of the year and nature's rhythms. It is associated with goddess traditions and feminine mysteries. Glastonbury, UK, is seen as the physical gateway to Avalonian energy. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Resonates with those who feel called to rebirth, transformation, and sacred service. The Rose lineages, pathways of love and sacred feminine energy. The rose has always been a powerful spiritual symbol. Across cultures and times, it's been tied to the divine feminine, sacred love, and deep spiritual initiation. The rose lineage weaves through places like ancient Egypt, early Christianity, and Avalon, creating a thread of heart-based wisdom. For many today, connecting with the rose lineage means awakening compassion, devotion, and the courage to live with an open heart. It is associated with goddesses like Isis, Mary Magdalene, and the Avalonian priestesses. Represents sacred union, healing, and spiritual embodiment. The unfolding rose is a symbol of initiation and growth. Those called to the rose often feel a mission of love, compassion, and service. It connects multiple traditions through the heart and the divine feminine. Celtic people, guardians of earth and spirit. The Celtic people lived in harmony with the land, honouring both the physical world and the unseen realms. Their spirituality was woven into the cycles of nature, the stars, and the changing seasons. Through rituals, festivals, and connection with the elements, the Celts created a rhythm of life that kept them connected to both earth and spirit. Their wisdom still influences spiritual practices today, especially around nature-based traditions. Seasonal festivals: Beltane, Samhain, Imbolc, Lunasa. I'm hoping I've pronounced those right. Belief in thin veils between this world and the other world. Sacred groves, trees, and wells as spiritual sites. Druids and priestesses as spiritual guides and keepers of wisdom. A worldview of cycles, life, death, and rebirth as a continuous spiral. Shamans, bridges between worlds. Shamanic traditions are found all over the world, from Siberia to South America. Shamans are seen as mediators between the physical and spiritual realms, journeying beyond ordinary reality to bring back healing, wisdom, and balance. These traditions remind us that everything in life is interconnected: humans, animals, plants, ancestors, and spirits. Shamanism is not one path but many, all rooted in deep relationship with the natural world. They work with spirit guides, power animals, and ancestors. They use drumming, chanting, or plant medicines to enter altered states. Their healing focuses on restoring balance within individuals and communities. Their practices often include soul retrieval and energy clearing, and their teachings emphasize respect for the land and all living beings. Ancient Egypt: mystery schools and eternal wisdom. Ancient Egypt is a place of profound spiritual energy, with its temples, pyramids, and gods still influencing seekers today. Egyptian spirituality was rich with symbolism, ritual, and archetypes of death and rebirth. The initiations of Egypt were said to guide souls toward higher consciousness, aligning human beings with cosmic truths. Many feel drawn to Egypt as if remembering lives as priests, priestesses, or temple initiates. Their mystery schools taught sacred geometry, sound, and initiation. Gods and goddesses like Isis, Osiris, Horus, and Thoth are archetypes. Temples and pyramids as energetic gateways between Earth and the cosmos. They focus on resurrection, immortality, and the soul's eternal journey. Many today recall lifetimes in Egypt tied to spiritual service. Mystical realms and ancient lineages are not just stories from the past. They are alive in the collective memory, guiding us with wisdom and reminding us of the soul paths we've walked before. Whether you feel a connection to Avalon's mist, Egypt's temples, or the rose's unfolding petals, these lineages can awaken something powerful within you. They call us back to balance, love, and remembrance. I trust that if this message was meant for you, it will find you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.